Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Mods Season 3, and that's an hello to Twitch and hello to YouTube. Last episode was the Sheila alongside of Captain's Edition and the SMPK Insurrection. Got some advice, indeed there were some issues with the mod order there. Some mods that shouldn't be there, some mods should have been in another place. But anyway, we're past that now. Ignore to Continue, that was a project I worked on after recording the last episode for YouTube. The VOD might still be up on Twitch if you want to see what the hell went on over there, but we might be seeing some more of that in the future. Anyway, now we're looking, I'm going to stick with, well, one mod pack for quite a bit. This is going to be the Gencool's Bazaar, his name's in here. Basically created, from what I can tell here, 5 ships, each with a really odd quirk to them. You can't mod them in all at the same time because they might cause issues as they don't play well together, but we're going to go over all of them, give them a run. Mod said it's not really meant to be able to beat the flagship, more to just, you know, have some fun with the odd things that this game can throw at you, or at least that modders can throw at you. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll be playing on ECs just for that occasion, so that each ship at least gets a decent amount of screen time. And if you beat the flagship, hey, that's great, right? So anyway, first ship on the roster is the DSTR-13, which I must say looks absolutely gorgeous, despite its, you know, wrecked appearance. So let's see what the story here is. DSTR-13 Type A. The ruin of a strange abandoned ship, this wreck is a breeding ground of a terrifying new menace in the galaxy. And something got done with the oxygen, because we don't get the stripes, it just looks dark red. Well, let's see, we have a blunt glaive beam. Although this heavily damaged beam doesn't function as it should, it's still a fearsome weapon. 3 power shots per shots. What? So this just became a burst laser of some kind. Cool. Alright. It looks great, gotta say. Ghost artillery. The med bay of the ship has been crushed beyond recognition, sending plumes of nanobots out into space. You can see it right here. Not sure what that's gonna do, but anyway, I do have condition on, as you could have seen from the menu screen, but and then we have our ghost crew, which are renamed Shadows. It's hard to say what these beings are, but they are greatly feared by all races. Witnesses often describe them as ghosts lifted from those fallen in battle. There's not the oxygen, maximum health is halved, speed greatly increased. Okay. Then we have a crushed black box, which I'm assuming is just going to give you more of those. Whatever the Sylph are, these artifacts seems to keep them around. Sylph, so they're known as Shadows, Ghosts, and now Sylph. Okay. Anyway, let's give this a go. It says AI avatar here. Yeah, so they're definitely the ghost crew. The avatar is not responding. Blinking lights on its hollow generation unit signal that all of its processing power is currently used. Leave it alone as you assume that it is calculating something ship related. Sure for nearby shadows, which I assume is coming from the augment we have. Fortunately, we're not able to recruit a new shadow this time. Alright, so we got a blunt glaive beam and a teleporter, which I'm assuming we're supposed to be using. Oh, jeez. No kidding about the speed thing there. Alright. Sweet. Artillery seems to load pretty quickly. Not sure if we're going to be able to use that effectively. Okay. I want to see the weapon charge, because usually that's kind of nifty to see as well. I wonder what happened there. You can see laser lights coming up here and here, which is bizarre. Well, we'll see how that looks in combat, huh? So we don't have a med bay, but can we buy one? As I've picked up a ship drifting through the system, no doubt one of the many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you. Okay, hail, continue. Alright. Guess we'll hit them a few times with a blunt glaive beam first. Okay. So this now has a range to it. Let's see what that looks like. So it's flak. Oof. That was weird. No. Wrecked. Alright, so these are... This is kind of like the healing artillery that I had then, but slightly different. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I think I get what we're going with here. Okay. Ah. Alright, so this is how we get crew. I'm guessing Lanius are just removed from the game as well as any other cruise rewards. Interesting. We'll give them a shot on here and see what we can do as it comes down to boarding. Because we're gonna have to try that at some point, right? Because that thing is gonna be able to pierce the shield layer, so we can't just wait it out. Alright, let's see what we can do. Clone Bay is gonna be a pin. Whoa, that's just cool. It's just like teleporting all around. Pretty cool. Not really wonderful, but it does allow us to run around pretty darn quickly. Not enough to do any considerable amount of damage, though. Yeah, so that's a heal bomb. Okay. Well, you can't really board because that thing is still there. Okay. So this is basically a even slower but one extra shot. Flak Mark II or Flak 3 for playing Captain Edition. No crew to be found here. Okay. I wonder if you can only have 4. I don't know. Pretty sure the augment you have is dummy augment not allowing piracy. So we're just gonna reject the offer. That was some dead crewmen float in space. Alright, so we are actually just able to board, which I suppose we will do. But for what reason? To take down weapons, obviously. Custom teleportation thingamabob as well. Cool. Right, we won't be needing that. Cool stuff. Well, we'll be able to hit all shots there, so that's what our target is going to be. Now, teleport! Cool. Yeah, I can kind of tell what has been done to that. Just modded the files of the Ghost crew and set their speed differently. Didn't know you could actually go and do all that. I thought that was going to be all hard-coded, but apparently not. Neat. Didn't actually think the glaive beam on it would actually be a weapon, but well, guess it was. Alright, we should go after mind control, I guess. See if we can break mind control before he can break that. Well, we could. Alright. Thing is, we can't fire until our crew's back because there's a good chance we're just gonna shoot this thing to tiny little pieces. Alright, most of those hits. I think. Alright, do we have fire? Yes, but we don't have air, so who gives a damn? Kind of wondering what our options are going to be on this, especially when buying system. Like, can we get oxygen on this on board? Can we get medbay / clone bay? I think clone bay should be possible. Yeah, that's not going to do you too much good though. And we are out of here. Yeah, we're not doing that. Nope. Nope. Okay. It's a med bay, so technically we could board. But we would need artillery for that. Okay. Let's see what we can pull. Could you? Yeah, there you go. What if you put one in each room? What are they gonna do? It's 2 rockmen. So we have to be in here, which heals us. Okay, I'm not gonna shoot at them again. Which means this boarding is going to take quite a bit. A Rockman with 150 HP versus a little dude that only has 50. Yeah, this is not going to be an easy thing to do. In the meantime, though, we can easily blink from one end to another. I'm guessing that's also helpful with the current artillery that we have. There we go. Well, we can shoot them a bit more. The benefits a small bomb could do for us. Crew's fine, we're gonna heal them and then we're just gonna get off and shoot them. This is gonna take for goddamn ever. Come on. There we go. Alright, off. Okay. Titan missile battery. Well, there you go. Roughly approach something. Okay, we don't have trade goods. Let's go abandon. See if we can still get a Lanius on board. I'd be surprised if we could, but no crew. I wonder if we do only if we need to lose some before we can get more. Hey! Well, there, that answers that question. Okay. Sweet. Now we just need some good weapons. We'll fight. Lanius. We don't need our shields at all here. Alright, shield bro. You're gonna be teleporter number 2. Once again, it's gonna take a while, but without them being able to heal, we should have an easier time to go about things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you hit everything, we could blow the ship up in one volley, which is less than ideal. Maybe we should use the Titan instead. Let's give him a few shots with the Titan then. Meow. 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 Ah, we missed it. Well, they missed as well, so this could take a while. They hit my dude. We could send more dudes in, actually. Or at least one dude. Uh-oh. Okay. Everybody in. Alright, come on. Out, in. Yeah! Normalizing detect on Lanius ship. We moved to inspect the automated rebel ship that it was absorbing. Raise new shadows from the fallen. This shadow holds no remorse. Cool. You know, if we can't get medbays or anything, I suppose that would be fine. But I think I would appreciate like a recon teleporter of some kind. Though that might be deleted as well. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, we'll see if we can find some stores or anything. Let's actually get a weapon power up. So that I can get both weapons online should I feel the need to. We'll fight. And I think we're safe here. I should teleport some dudes over to get them healed, but it looks a bit dangerous to me. We could teleport them into the room where the thing is going to hit, though. That could work, actually. Which means you need to be there, you need to be there, and you two are going in here. We're gonna try. I'm not gonna. Okay. Well, let's try this then. There's a dude in there, and we got healed. Good. And now we can just roam around again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they got plenty of hull, so we can hit them. And there's Lanius on board here. That's strange. Wait, are there Lanius on board? And are we? Yeah, because it seems like we're sucking the air out. All right, are we gonna send more dudes in? Yep, they have a Lanius on board. Okay. This ain't easy, man. A lot of pausing that needs to happen. And we've got a Lanius repairing oxygen there, which is also a little less than ideal. The 50 HP is a real problem. But it seems like overall atmosphere is dropping. Okay, who needs it most? Wait, do we have recon teleport? I thought... I don't know. Okay, well the NG is dying, which is nice. Hi, Puppet Squid. I just downloaded it 5 minutes ago. Well, 5 minutes, like just before I started this stream. So I'm gonna say yes. Okay. Run, you maniac. Raise New Fallen. Cool. All right, we got a full roster. Lanius thing. Well, I'm in a Lanius sector, so. And I'm still using Captain's Edition. For those watching on YouTube, I'm going to try to explain what's going on so I don't look like half a moron talking to people who you can't see what they are saying. Anyway, alright, Peterson's the pirates. Sure thing. Well, they can't see you, so. But anyway, Puppet Squid says hi to all the YouTubers watching this. Need to get in there. Need to get in there. There we go. We're facing off against a rock. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. +1 shield layer. We should be fine. Oof. Nah, we're good. Or if these are the only 2 crew members, then yeah, we should be good. Alright, we need 2 more peeps for teleportation duty. So, does this ship have a sort of auto heal on teleport? Because it looks like my crew healed when I teleported. Come on, artillery, launch into the big room. Okay, you 2 gotta switch. Jump around, jump around, jump up, and get down. Alright, more peeps. Beep. Okay, you 2 need it most. Go get it. And it doesn't heal him completely. Alright, well, at least now we know. So where's the other? Oh, here he is. Okay, you and you and you. Get him. Huh. Ooh. So no, it's not a recon teleport thing, but based off of crew stims. So I gotta ask, since I'm playing Captain's Edition, did you get rid of the blue options for her crew stims? Or in this case, mantis pheromones? So the healthy ones are going to get a constant position. Ah, okay. So the healthy ones go in there and there, I think. And everyone is just gonna get cycled for boarding detail. Yes, but would kind of work indeed, but... Ah. Translato. Ah. Oh, that's cheeky. I just spent 40 scrap on this, man. Alanius would go well on this ship, but I don't know. Goodbye, Translato. You're free now. Roam the countryside and suck the air out of for everyone. I'm not sure why the crew doesn't get fully healed by the bomb, though. Well, it's probably just a value, isn't it? Isn't it like 10 health per crew damage? No, 15. Yeah, 15. So if you set the heal value of that thing to 3 or 4, then it should be fine. Unless it's a... Yeah, it's probably a bomb. Not my fault, Linus with 200% speed. Oh, now I'm with you. I thought you changed the speed value of the crew, but no, it's the augment that's doing it. Okay. Well, Linus with 200 speeds, I really don't see an immediate problem, to be honest. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Well, we're probably just gonna design to. I haven't got a single fatality yet. All right. No red shirts here, at least not on purpose or anything. Get him! Man, with 200% speed would indeed be insane. Come here, you little squirts. Bow, 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 bow. Nah. Do we occasionally get a hit in on the crew or something? I'm not entirely sure what's happening over there, but this is going pretty well. Oh, he's... Ugh. I didn't even see the repair animation yet. That is good. Well, I can't look at it for too long, because I gotta keep doing this, which is awesome, by the way. Not entirely sure if this was supposed to be how you do that. Yep, get in there. Well, let's beat up some Lanius. Okay, so far no red shirts. I'm gonna try to keep that going for as long as I can. Boom! We'll find Roxanne. Actually, we could just dismiss crew that's almost dead, so you are free to leave, and instead we shall take a healthy person. Well, person. You know. Still no fatalities, but we are getting better crewing. Okay. Well, healthy crew. So I gotta ask, can we get a clone bay or med bay, or is that a no-go? Have anything to sell? No. Titan battery might just get shoved off. Yeah, that's why we're here. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Anti-crew lasers. Alright, well, let's hope that they can't fire through. Yep. Alright. Well, time for some red shirts then, I guess. Nothing I can do here other than shooting that. Why is he humping the floor? I'm sorry, I just had to make that comment. What, they're all dead? And why can't I search for nearby shadows now? Is this supposed to happen? I'm sure Baron's up is trying to escape. Search for nearby shadows because. Alright. It's a nice animation, I'll give you that, but well, he's off. Well, you can always give me hints. I mean, I'm playing on easy, so I don't think I'm gonna have a really hard time to do anything. Entire crew is about to die. Charge laser. Now that would be a cool thing to get. But we're not gonna. So I'm assuming medbay is another one of those systems that just keeps popping up. Mind control would be a sweet thing to have. Bat and beam. Yeah, I think we could go with a bat and beam. Sure. Why not get a bat and beam? Go here, move to here, go here, move to here. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh, we can do distress beacon instead of the store, but don't think it pops up as on the shields. But I do assume just setting the rarity to 0 will not remove from stores. Nope. Well, hopefully nope. Can never be too sure. Yep, there you go. Called it. Oh, this is wonderful. Alright, Bull Englave, do some good. No, my weapons are out. Rarely tested past. Well, I mean, testing past the 3rd sector, I really don't see the point of. I mean, if it can survive the first sectors, I mean, by then you should normally already have some gear to save your bacon. So I don't think it really matters all too much. Alright, let's get some peeps in there. Confuse the living tits out of them. Hey, it's a mantis. Run away to that side. And that's a Zoltan. Run away this side, and we have that mantis again. We have a few mantis here, it seems. I'm trying to remember the YouTubers because they are more plentiful. I'm trying to do like the I mean, most people have seen Pokemon, right? Where with the one that could understand them, like repeating what he said by turning it into a question kind of thing. It usually works out. Wait, what the hell? Oh yeah, the clay fires. Don't kill it. Yes, and now we can use the bat and beam. Get out. Yeah, they're quick, little mantises, aren't they? Where's it going? Here we go. Come on. Live! I will not have casualties. Well, we blew up the Zoltan. Yeah, that's the one. Meowth. You know how that works, right? It just repeats whatever it said. So I'm going to try doing that. Alright, come here, you. Run away. And it didn't pass. Good. You're now in oxygen. Which means you should be hit by that. Are you stunned? Yes. Get him! Get him! We've got 2 shields up, so we're fine. Oh yeah. Who's next? Get him! This is going wonderful. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the problem is when they aired that, it was in our own native language, so it really, I really don't. I'm guessing that's from the main theme that those dudes used to have all the time. I don't even know what they. I mean, they always said the same thing. That's true, but it seems to be different in different languages because it had to rhyme and things need to be cool and stuff. But anyway, I'm kind of digressing here. We're not here to talk about Pokemon. Okay, let's send some more injured peeps into the teleporter for heals and such. You can be... Yeah, I suppose we could just keep you guys staffed there at all times as well now. You're actually going to be a pilot. Okay. So who's the poor bastard who's going to get teleported this time? I think it's you. Right. Need to go listen to all the regional Team Rocket themes. There's going to be plenty, I'm guessing. Pretty sure that cartoon has been sent out all across the globe, and if it's indeed always in the native language, then you're going to have a fun time with that one. Yeah, we'll fight Lanius, sure. We've been doing nothing but. Right, so we hit weapons. We're gonna assume we have peeps in here, and do they prioritize weapons over shields? I think it was weapons, right? Then again, I have no idea where the actual thing is. We'll cloak here just to get not hit by this thing. See, would have been hit otherwise. Well, unless we got a miss naturally, but when does that happen, huh? Oh crap! Now I need to port my dudes in there, don't I? Get healed! Ah, yes. Come in here. It's fun. And run. And we killed 2. Whoops. Well, that happens. Well, we got our first 2 red shirts. At least they weren't too healthy. Alright, 2 new dudes. Don't need that store. We can just leave. Shoot it down. An unusually big explosion erupts as you fire on the shuttle. Evacuation zone Gamma. No. Yeah, I mean, I get that the ghosts are expendable, but I suppose, if any, this would have been the ship to put on that locked off clone bay. Our ship. Best go find a crewed ship and make your own. See, that's handy. That's when they tell you how to do things. I like that. Knock a waste disposal. So, okay, so that's how it used to be. What changed? Too powerful? I mean, I don't think they can board in there if it's only one tile and part of the clone bait is in there to begin with. So, of course, forward ship. Clone bait ship. was going to be a Mantis border with the same crew gaining mechanic. Yeah, we'll be coming to that one. I'm going to do... Ah, great, you hacked my teleporter. You flying piece of garbage person, man. Okay, well, the baton beam isn't going to do too much. For not boarding, we might as well get some more engine power going. Come on, Blunglade, you got this. Sort of, hopefully. And then we just destroy as many systems as we can. And we took out that, so technically we could board now. It ain't gonna be the safest thing we'll ever do, but that shouldn't hit me. That's only 2 shots. Yep. We still got a miss though, which I've always found strange how that happened. Really want to supervise Ghost, but with that broken clone bay means 2 augments you can never get rid of. Broken clone bay? Why would you need a second augment for that? Weird. You're not getting out in time. Boom. And that's a stun. Time to get shot into little tiny bits. Yep, dead. Ah, broken clone bay uses backup DNA. So what's the point then? I was more looking into just giving us a locked off clone bay. You would still get the auto regen, but you couldn't actually get clones if you kept that thing ionized for the entirety of the world thing, doohickey stuff, person. Yes, that. Who else is injured? Just you. Alright, you're going in as well then. What's the crew doing anyway? Trying to heal shields? Yeah, that's what he's doing. You silly person, you shouldn't be trying to fix shields. Now I can't do anything to stop you anymore. Alright, go get him. 3 on 1, we should be fine. Wouldn't mind artillery firing once again, but... Raise new shadows from the fallen. Ooh, we actually are getting a few that actually are already trained. Now that I can get behind. Wow. You're great at everything. Well, great. You're already skilled in a lot of things. Which means you are gonna be... how are you doing? Yeah, you can be weapons. Alright. We got our 4 peeps that are not gonna be boarding. So to make it work with FTL's quirks, you'll see when you play it. Well, we'll be taking that ship afterwards then. But for now, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or something if you haven't already. Links to this mods pack will be in the video description if you want to try it out for yourself. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.